All the relationships that are failing around this. Supposed to be watching Netflix, doing cute fucking Christmas shit. Like, this is what people usually do. The reason why it's fucked is because a lot of women right now are falling for their friends, they're falling for social media, they're falling for the hype, and they don't want to be in relationships. They're falling for the bullshit that society is teaching them. I had a client the other day, instead of going pumpkin patch picking or whatever the fuck you call it, she went to the fucking club. She chose to go to the club instead, bro.
You guys, I was glad to run across this video, and I'll tell you why in just a second.
First of all, I do not mean to be rude. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back and rocking with your girl. I post weekly content. I'm going to try to do every other day. Don't hold me to that. I have a life, you guys. That being said, subscribe to the channel, turn your notification bell on so that you never miss any of my uploads. Back to the video. I don't know about y'all, but the first thing that ran across my mind when this man started talking was practice makes perfect, practice makes perfect, practice makes perfect. Now, our parents, our teachers, our coaches, they teach us that at a very young age, that if you want to be good at anything, you have to put in the work, you got to put in the dedication, you got to show up, you got to be disciplined in order for you to see the results. And somehow, as adults, we suddenly develop amnesia and forget that practice makes perfect is a mantra we should actually live by. What makes you think that you can spend all summer doing hot girl shit, doing whatever you want, and you're gonna get into a relationship and it's gonna work? You're just gonna magically know what to do. You're just gonna magically be able to be part of somebody else's world. You're gonna need to transition out of that. You're really gonna need to train your mind, change your habits, really get into the zone of what you want to see play out in your life. And it starts with practice. You don't just get up one day and start driving a car. No, you take baby steps. Otherwise, you're gonna wreck that bitch. You're gonna get behind the wheel and run straight into a mailbox, straight into a tree. And the same thing goes with relationships. What women out here need to understand is if you want to be somebody's boo, you want to be somebody's wife, then you have to exude the qualities that a wife or a girlfriend or whoever would exhibit. Now, I know some of y'all are going to disagree and say, nah, when I find the right man, I'll do A, B, and C. That's on you, okay? But I'm here to tell you that it's now. The time is now. You have to start now. That's what attracts a man. When they see that you already have it together, not that you have to be with a man in order to exhibit your best qualities. You already have your best qualities. You're already equipped. You see what I'm saying? Y'all women out there that get so excited, it's cuffing season. I'm about to find me a man. I'm gonna be laid up in the house with somebody's son. And yet you think that you don't have to put in the work to do that. What have you been doing to prove that you have the skill set to be in a relationship? Because a relationship requires a skill set, believe it or not. And any man who's even thinking about giving up his freedom to be in a monogamous relationship is gonna wanna know, what do you bring to the table? What makes you qualified? Why should I settle down with you? Just like you got your long list of demands, he has his demands too. He has his requirements as well. He would like to know, can you cook? Can you clean? Can you stay in the house sometimes? Do you wear the appropriate clothing at the appropriate events? Do you know how to talk when you're around your elders? Do you know how to handle yourself in this situation? Do you know how to... All these things he wants to know. He has a checklist. Ladies, I would suggest that some of you guys get it together, tighten up, because as Kevin Samuels used to say, winter is coming. Okay, winter is already here. Okay, so ladies, we got to do everything in our powers to make sure that we're right on the inside. we're ready to be in those relationships that we so often speak about, that we so often yearn for. And before y'all get down in my comments trying to say, oh, well, I don't need a man, I'm not looking for a man, why does everything have to revolve around getting a man? Because listen to what I'm going to tell you, okay? At the end of the day, man was made for woman and vice versa. So if you in your 50s, 60s, and you're completely alone, you don't have a man or a woman, you don't have any children, you're on your way out, and you don't have nobody, well, I mean, hey, if that's the way you choose your life, if you can live with that, if you can go to the grave and be at peace with that, then that is you. That's your life. I'm not going to say anything against that. You know, I can't tell you how to live your life. But for those of you out there that are struggling to get into a relationship, or better yet, those of you who are struggling to keep a relationship, it's time for you to wake up. You need to really sit yourself down and see what it is that you could be doing better, how you can better equip yourself to be ready when the right person comes along. Take whatever you want to, leave the rest. Don't make much never mind to me, okay? I'm just speaking from a place of experience and observation from the things that I have seen, the things I have witnessed in my own life. That's the only place that I can speak from. So do with that as you will. Thank you guys if you made it to the end of this video. I appreciate you. I love you. And I will be seeing you very soon.
She went to the fucking club. She chose to go to the club instead, bro.